Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. This show is real estate and home improvement, and we talk about whether it's a good time to buy a home, good time to sell a home. We have had guests on this week telling us how to maintain our home, how to pick a plumber, how to pick a roofer, things like that. But the most important thing you could do, the most important step in the process, is picking the right realtor who knows the market, who knows the area. And we've asked an expert to come on the show today, Miriam Gonzalez. Welcome, Miriam.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're an expert. You've been at this for a while. I don't want to say your age or anything, but
yeah, I've been in business for 20 years now.
yeah, 20 years.
Yes.
So that's what, there's a lot of, I don't want to talk about other agents. There's a lot of brand new people. Mm-hmm. But until you've done it over and over and over and gone through some of the ups and downs, you don't really know the business. So
exactly. Yes.
Hard knocks. You got to go through a few hard knocks. I want to ask you about the market. Who should buy? Is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? But before that, you have some houses for sale or some properties.
That's right.
I want to ask you about those. And
yes.
Here's one, for example.
Yes. This property is a split level. It offers 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, big-car garage on over half an acre, corner lot. And it is at a good price, great location by Club Estates. And it's currently for sale for $479,000.
And that's in Madera.
That's in Madera, yes.
And you do a lot of work out. I know you do all over the valley, right?
Yes.
But you seem to have some really cool things in Madera.
That's right, yes. And Madera is growing, and there's also new construction going on. But the listings that I am going over is existing homes and some lots. Right. So this second home, it's a 4-bedroom and 2-bathroom, approximately 1,800 square feet. And they're asking $399 for it.
$399.
Yes.
And I know there's a lot of new construction out there, and it's tempting to look at that. But look how much work someone's put into this. The shrubs, the trees,
yes.
the lawns. And if you get a new home, sometimes you have to do that from scratch.
Exactly. It has a nice deck in the back. Beautiful, ready to move in.
Yeah. Now, let's go right. This lot, by the way, that house that's on the screen is also in Madera.
Yes.
Okay. And you have a lot in Madera. This is a commercial lot?
This is a commercial 1.17 acres of land, and it's an ideal place for a small business. It could be from a flower shop, an auto shop. Recently someone asked if an indoor soccer could go in there, and yes, all that is allowed.
Yeah, approximately where is it?
This is on Yosemite Avenue, and the cross street is Tozier.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes.
That's nice.
Very nice, busy street.
Right. And this, I think, is another lot. Is this the last two the same lot?
That's correct. So this one is not commercial. This one is residential. And you could build units there up to 5. I was sold by the city of Madera.
You could build 5 units?
Yes, up to 5 units. And it does have 5,227 square feet.
Okay.
A lot of potential.
And about where is that?
This one is on El Monte and Monterey Street.
It looks like it's on a corner?
Yes, corner lot,
okay.
Residential area.
And now, are you only selling it? You can sell any house in Madera or any house
yes.
for sale by any agent.
Yes. Any company that has their, for sale sign in the front, I could show. Okay. Also new construction as well. Mm-hmm. It's best to go with an agent so they could see all their options.
Right. By the way, if they went to a new housing tract without an agent, or they went with an agent, it costs them the same. The agent's
yes.
really free to them, isn't
yes.
it? Somebody with experience who's done this a bunch of times, dealt with those, developers and builders. And
stuff. Yes, and sometimes they are more intimidated going on their own, and sometimes builders do, force them to go with their lender.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily the case.
You get them around that. By the way,
yes.
if you're thinking of looking at a new home, call Miriam before you go to the track.
Definitely.
Register with your agent. That way she could stick with you.
I know all the incentives that are offered by each builder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
yes.
They don't always tell them that up front. But
yes.
You know what they are.
Yes.
Is it a good time to buy a home?
It is if you could afford it. That's what I tell my clients. A lot of clients kind of got on the fence after the rates went up. Mm-hmm. And they've been, contemplating waiting for them to go down. And what I'm hearing from the experts is that they're not going to go back like it was back during the pandemic, the 3s, the 2s. Yeah. So now they have to look at affordability, mm-hmm. Making sure that they have enough savings and enough income to make their mortgage payment at the same time deal with life expenses, right?
Well, let me ask you this. People who've never bought a home before, And they don't know how much savings they need. They don't know how much down payment they need. They don't even know how to start the process. You help them with that?
Yes, yes. We have a guide to help them, and sometimes they don't want to make the call because they're scared. They think they don't qualify due to their credit not, being good enough. But they realize once they meet with the lender or with me that they are very close, if not ready to buy. Yes.
I can't tell you, just in the last couple of weeks, I've bumped into people who were paying rent, $3,000, $3,500 a month in rent. I couldn't believe that. They should call Miriam and find out what they could buy for that.
And it's, 65% of the landlords are saying that they're going to increase the rents next year.
Rents go up, house payments don't.
Exactly. They're
But
fixed.
your equity goes up with the house.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I bought my first house, lived for 10 years. Not only did I get all my money back, I made $100,000. And my interest rate was 9%. So don't be afraid to buy. So don't be afraid to talk to Miriam. She'll tell you whether it's a good time to buy or not to buy, or whether you can afford it, or what your payments will be and stuff like that.
Yes.
Now, sellers. Tell us about sellers. You need sellers right now.
Yes, we need sellers. And the reason why some sellers are on the fence on selling is because they refinance when the rate was low in the 3s or the 2s. And they're hesitant in getting into a new mortgage with the higher interest rate of 7, right?
Yeah.
7, close to 8. So that's why they're on the fence and selling. But some are realizing that this is a move that I have to make now. I'm not going to rely on the rates going down. Later on, when they drop, I'm going to refinance. So now they're listing the property. I noticed, like in August, September, there was a spike there on listings. And that usually happens during the summer. This time it was a little after summer that they decided to list. And we do provide good incentives for the homeowners that are willing to sell. We, explain to them that we could provide up to $1,000 towards minor repairs to get the property market ready.
Yep.
And then also we help, with staging and cleaning if necessary, so that the house is, appealing to the buyers, so that we could sell it at a faster time at top dollar.
So they can't sell because they need a few little repairs, and you would help them with that?
Yes.
Wow. I've
Yes.
never heard of that. I've never heard of an
Yes.
agent doing that.
Yes.
Good for you,
So that's
Miriam.
one thing that helps us stand out. We really want to help those families, and getting top dollar and selling it at a good, amount of time.
Foreclosures are coming along. What if they're behind on their payments, they're worried they're going to lose their house?
Oh, yes. That has happened, and we always remind them there's equity in your home. Most of the cases, there is equity, and it's just about educating the family so they don't have to go through the foreclosure process.
So if somebody's behind on their payments, they should call you.
They should call me, and
Don't
that way
keep waiting and waiting to see
No.
what happens, because
Yeah.
you know what?
you don't want to
unforgiving.
ruin your credit
Yeah.
score, and I'm sure that there's equity and there's a way around it. And I do provide consultation at their home so I could see the condition of the home, how much value it would have, and provide them with a free home estimate on the value.
It's free.
Yes.
It's free to call Miriam, by the way, if you guys don't know. Do you speak Spanish?
Hablo español perfectamente. Yes, I do.
Very good. That's a great skill to have in the Valley. I appreciate
Yes.
that. What else do you want our viewers to know, Miriam?
There's a lot of bad news in the headlines when you read the paper, the online news. And this catalog that I brought here with me is things to consider when selling your house. There's good information here that shows you that we are getting close to a normal market now. Prices are expected to appreciate 4% each year. It's not going to be a crazy market for a long time. So I would like to provide them with a free copy of this. If they could just call me, text me, I'll be happy to meet up with them and provide this.
Talk about texting. Will that number work that's on the screen?
Yes, that's my number. That's my direct line.
Okay, that's your line. Text.
Yes.
I love text these days because
A lot of people
Miriam,
do.
send me that booklet for free that you
Yes.
promised on the talk show. Well, thank you very much, Miriam. Did we
My
cover
pleasure.
everything?
I think so.
All right.
Yes.
We will be back with more real estate and home improvement. And thank you for being our expert of the day, Miriam. And we will be back with more Central Valley Talk
Thank you.
right after this.